Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to revolutionize your anti-aging skincare routine. Not by buying more products, but rather using your existing skincare collection more effectively, layering, pairing, incorporating hacks in order to deliver the maximum results. I've been sharing with you some of my personal favorites throughout skincare award season here on the channel, and one of the recurring comments I get asked on every single video is, we love the recommendations, but how do we use them together in order to drive forward those results? Well, I'm going to be slapping some of my favorites on my skin today and sharing with you just that. Sit back, relax, let's talk my ultimate anti-aging morning routine. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my current go-to morning skincare routine using my personal favorite anti-aging products. I've listed all of them down in the description box below, so if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to make a purchase or read the reviews, all there for your convenience. Just know that whilst these are my favorites, I'm speaking from the heart and not the wallet. I always turn down sponsorships and paid partnerships because I think by keeping my independence, I'm able to offer you guys true unbiased skincare advice that I think is really needed here on the YouTube platform. If you want to support me as an independent content creator, the very best way of doing so is by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So it just means as many people as possible can discover our fabulous and Mad About Skin family, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm also here to answer all of your questions. I pride myself on responding to every single comment on the bottom of videos. So if you have a burning question that you want an answer to, drop it down in the comments section below and I will get back to you as soon as the video goes live. I feel that skincare is a bit of a journey that we're all on together, and I'm here for you guys. If you've got a question, don't sit on it, drop it down in the comments, because I'm sure so many other people are thinking the same and looking for the answer. Now, I've got a lot to get through in today's video, so I think it's time we cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So it is super early here in the morning. I flung myself through the shower, put a t-shirt on, and I feel like I'm ready to fight the day. Now, I actually started off with a really good facial massage in the shower, and this is my #1 anti-aging hack that I can share with you. If you take nothing away from this video other than this one hack, I will be happy. Facial massage is free. It's also the best way of elevating your routine. If you work the cleanser of choice into the skin for 60 seconds, it's going to get lymphatic drainage going, meaning it'll take away puffiness and inflammation. It'll also get that circulation moving, meaning that all the other products you put on after it will just penetrate that a little bit more effectively, get you a little extra bang for your buck. I would always recommend going in with a cleanser that has a bit of slip to it because it will make for a more enjoyable facial massage. And just remember, 60 seconds is key. I actually put it on my timer on my phone because 60 seconds is longer than you think. Set your timer and then go to work. You might notice your skin, mine still goes a little bit red afterwards. That's fine. That's the blood flow, the circulation coming to the surface. That's a good thing. It means you've done it right. And I personally do it in the shower because I find it's just a lot less messy. I usually do it with a cream cleanser. I'm going with this one. This is from my own brand. This is the Mad About Skin Cream Velvet Cleansing Wash. But today I actually reached for this, which is the Ordinary Glycolipid Cream Cleanser. These tend to be my two go-tos for facial massage. Either are great. You might already have your favorite cleanser on hand. If you do, just use that. Give it a go. See if it works to do a facial massage. If it doesn't, you might need to switch it up. But it will work with most cleansers out there. Just remember, 60 seconds. Really work it in. You kind of want to feel that blood surging through the skin because that's going to make everything else just work that little bit better for you. I also popped on my eye cream, which I use this. I'm experimenting with this and really loving it. So it's just a bit of a cheeky recommendation. This is the Timeless Dark Circles Eye Cream. This is one of their oldest products. I never hear anyone talk about it. So when I did my Timeless order last, I thought, you know what, I'm going to throw this on, put it on order, see what it does. I really like this. Really nice eye cream. So I'm just going to throw that in as a recommendation. I don't know if anyone else has ever tried this one. It's a bit of an unsung hero from the collection. If you've tried it, let me know down below. But I love it so far. Put that on. And now we're ready to get some product live onto the skin. Now, my second hack when it comes to anti-aging is using one of these, a little lip balm, after you've used your eye cream. So take my glasses off for this. Again, you can use any lip balm. I genuinely think a higher quality one works better. But once you put your eye cream on, if you just put a little lip balm where you, obviously on the lips, but there where you get the crow's feet, this is the best way of locking in hydration, smoothing everything out, and it will have a significant impact on the appearance of those crow's feet. It works so well. I recommended this in a previous video where I gave like my top hacks, and so many of you guys tried it out and left me comments saying, oh my gosh, it actually works. If you don't believe me, you can read the comments on that video, which I'll link up there. I'm going to go in with this is my soon to launch, this is my own lip balm. This is the Mad About Skin Rescue Balm, which you might know if you've been with the channel sometime as the lip balm, the lip conditioner way back when. But it's coming back in the next 2 weeks, which I'm very, very excited about. If you remember it this first time around and you're looking forward to it coming back, let me know down in the comments. This is the one that I'm using. Don't put a lot on, you don't need a lot. This is actually a lab sample of the one that I'm trying out, which this is the coconut scented one. The unfragranced one that's coming out first, and then the like scented lip balm variants are coming out later in the year. This is the one that I'm trying, the coconut one. Smells so good. I'm really in the mood for a pina colada now. But anyway, too early for that. Literally like 6:30 in the morning. It's definitely too early for that. Right, let's put a little of that on. And again, you'll see those crow's feet just melt away. It'll hydrate everything. You can put your concealer on top if you want to. It's up to you. But it just works so, so well. So that's my little cheeky anti-aging hack too. I actually forgot to put that on the lips. Obviously put it on your lips. It's a lip balm. It works with anyone. I would generally say it works more effectively with the higher quality lip balm, so don't get a cheap chapstick from like the drugstore. Get a decent lip balm. I usually use the Allies of Skin one. You've probably seen me. I'll leave an image of that here. That's a really nice one too. The Mad About Skin one is relaunching in about 2-3 weeks time, so look out for that. But yeah, so I'll drop some options down in the description box. So we are now good to go, and I'm going to kick things off with azelaic acid. This is the 9-less azelaic acid serum. Now, I always start with my azelaic acid because another hack I can share with you is make sure you apply all of your serums onto damp skin. Water-based serums will absorb better onto damp skin. The only product that doesn't really need help absorbing because it's very bioavailable anyway is azelaic acid. So I start with my azelaic acid, the one that you can absolutely use on dry skin. This will then dampen the skin because it's water-based, and you can go in with the rest of your serums afterwards. But I want everyone to really think about being quick with their applications. I want to see product after product after product. Don't let the skin dry. Use your products whilst the skin is still damp, and you'll just find they'll absorb better and you'll get better results. This is really nice azelaic acid. I also I'm loving the one by Theramid. I'll leave an image of it there, I can't remember the name. Love the one by Theramid too, that's also great. The Theramid one isn't available in the US. Because there's a restriction of 10% on azelaic acid in the US and Canada, I believe. So this 9-less one is a great option if you're in Canada or in the US. If you can get your hands on the Theramid Acid Serum, it's really good. And I actually crowned Theramid my skincare brand of the year in a recent video, which again, I'm going to link up there. If you haven't seen enough of this face by the end of this video, there's some other like additional viewing in that video if you want. So that's on skin still damp. And then I'm going to throw on a growth factors. Now I'm using this is the Allies of Skin Multi-Peptides and Growth Factor Serum. This is my personal favorite. I would recommend this to everyone, it's amazing. The price point is a little up there. If you can afford this, it's a game changer. If you can't afford it, you could use the Stratia interface, that's a really nice option. You could use the Medicate Advanced Peptides, that's another option. They're more affordable. I'll leave them linked below so you can choose one for your price point. If you can't reach for the Allies of Skin, it's definitely worth it. Now, this is done, but I bought this with my hard-earned coin and I am not wasting a drop of it. So I know this isn't the most glamorous thing to do on camera, take the top off, but everyone should do that. I want to see everyone getting every last drop from their skincare products, and I definitely do, particularly those that I've spent good money on. I get every last drop, so yeah. If you probably don't see many content creators doing that because they like to seem glamorous and well put together on camera. Not here. I feel like I do exactly what I do off camera when I'm on camera with you guys, because I think, let's be honest, who doesn't drain every last drop out? And that's that one. Now, that does contain peptides. So technically, if I was streamlining and I wanted to cut things out, I could just leave it there and not go in with a peptide. However, I do like to go in with some peptides alongside that. I like to use azealic in particular. I think that's a really, really nice way of just targeting some dynamic fine lines and wrinkles. So you could go in with this. This is the ordinary azealic solution. This is something like £10, something like that. Really not expensive. You could use this, just slap it all over the face at this point. Works really, really well. I'm actually going to go in with this. This is my own. This is the Mad About Skin Copper Peptide Serum. You can use this morning and night. This contains azealic, it contains matrixol, it contains copper peptides. Copper peptides are normally used on an evening because they help regenerate, restore the skin as we sleep, heal. It's great. But on the morning, they're actually great in terms of being antioxidants. So using a copper peptide on a morning, not a bad thing. These are actually encapsulated. It's an encapsulated form of copper peptide. So works really, really well alongside all your other actives. I'm going to put that on, mainly for the azealic that's in here, but that matrixol is also great, and, you know, who doesn't like a little copper peptide antioxidant action on the morning? I'm just going to pack this in. This is super lightweight. It's not one of those thick and greasy serums. It feels so, so good. I'm just going to pack that in. Now, another top tip I will give you when it comes to anti-aging at this point is we're applying everything onto damp skin. As I said before, we've used our eye cream. We've made sure that we've done a facial massage. All this helps. If at this point in the routine, you're thinking, do you know what, just do a little tapping. Do this little tapping action. It feels weird and it looks weird, but no one needs to see you. You're in your bathroom. No one needs to see you or judge you. Do this little tapping. That, again, it just keeps that blood flow going, and I actually find it wakes up the skin a little bit. You don't need to do it, but it is free. It takes 10 seconds. Throw it in. What's the harm? I saw another creator doing it. Thought, you know what, I'm going to steal that as an idea and do it. I did, and I think it makes a marginal difference, so why not? Now, we're going to end with vitamin C antioxidants, then I'm going to do my sunscreen off camera. I do my sunscreen off camera because I'm going to be out and about. I'm actually volunteering with a youth group later, and it's all outdoors. It's all outdoors. I'm going to be playing dodgeball, basketball. We're going to be doing football, cricket. It's going to be intense. And I want to make sure my sunscreen game is on point and I'm fully covered. So I'm going to do my sunscreen off camera. So now I just need to do my vitamin C and I need to do my antioxidants. Now, for vitamin C, I am going in with this. This is the Medicate C Tetra Advanced. This is vitamin C derivative, packed full of other great beneficial actives as well. I get the best glow from this. I've tried so many vitamin Cs. This gives me the best glow. If you want to go in with a pure form vitamin C, ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid, you might want to use it earlier in the routine, like first up, and then follow with everything. Vitamin C derivatives you can use anywhere. Because this is like an emulsion cream base, I find it works best at the end of my serums rather than the beginning. Don't stress it out, and don't read me to filth in the comments coming at you saying you should be using your vitamin C early on. Use your products in the order of thickness. You want to use your lightest feeling, lightest viscosity products first, work your way through to the creams, the oils at the end. So instead of thinking about what ingredient goes where, think what is the texture of this product and layer accordingly. Also, don't stress layering. At the end of the day, if you've done your facial massage, if you've applied it on damp skin, if you've done all of that, it's going to get into the skin. It's going to do what it needs to do, so just don't stress it. But don't read me to filth in the comments for using my vitamin C last. It's deliberate. So this has one of the nicest. See what I mean by it's like a cream emulsion. So this is going to work far better on top of, say, like an azealic than underneath it. This, great, there's no prickling, there's no sensitivity, there's no irritation. It just feels so, so good. You probably saw me put it on the lips there. Because I've already put that lip balm on, I don't need to worry about it. I'm quite clumsy with my application. I put my lip balm on early in the routine. So if I put actives like that on my lips, which normally would stress them out, there's a barrier there, so it doesn't matter. Top tip, again, another cheeky top tip that you can have. Put that on, right, and then I'm going to finish with antioxidants. Now, antioxidants are technically a little bit optional because you have already got an antioxidant with that copper peptide. You've already got an antioxidant with that vitamin C that I've just applied. You'll probably have some antioxidants in your sunscreen. I'll use my own. This is the Mad About Skin sunscreen, but this has antioxidants in. Most other sunscreens I'm just looking at, for example, this is a Medicate one that I really like. This has antioxidants in. A lot of these already have antioxidants in, so you don't necessarily need to have an antioxidant, but I think it's a great way of adding some additional protection to your routine. Antioxidants mop up free radicals which cause cellular damage, so your sunscreen will be working against like UVA, UVB rays. Antioxidants work against pollution, particulate matter, things like that. So personally for me, it's a non-negotiable. I like to have an antioxidant separate in my routine, but it's kind of up to you. It depends on your budget, the number of products you want, all of that. So I'm going to go in with this. This is the Mad About Skin Ultra Protection Antioxidant Cream. Now, this has 14 different antioxidants, so it really just does it all. And it's a cream, so it definitely goes at the end of your routine. Now, we're listening to feedback from you guys. I know so many of you guys have bought this, tried it, and love it. But you always say to me, it's really hard to get out once it's practically empty. This one's nearly empty. And it's really hard to get like the last bits out. And as you saw with what I was doing with the Allies of Skin, I like to get every last... I paid for product. I want to get every last drop out. And so I've listened to feedback, and we're going to be bringing this back in the next batch that's been manufactured. Is going to come back in a tube, which will allow you to get a better amount out. You can snip the top off, scoop it out. You can get every last drop. So based on your feedback, this is coming back in a tube. So hopefully that'll help. Hopefully that'll make your life easier, because I'm down to the last bit of this and I am now unscrewing the top and getting the product out, which, you know what, it's fine. It does the job, but it's not the most glamorous way of behaving, is it? So just to celebrate this coming back, we need to shift any stock that already exists in this form in order for us to bring it back in the tube. So if you're interested in this, it's currently 50% off while stocks last, because we're going to sell through of this version, and then the version in the tube will be coming in the next like month and a half. Anyway, so if you wanted to get your hands on this, it is 50% off with the discount code, which is basically just antioxidant, all capital letters. I've linked that down in the description box below if you're wondering how to spell it or whatever. It's there, 50% off there if you use that code, however many. You can buy 100 and you'll get 50% off. You can buy 2 and you'll get 50% off, whatever. Just buy 1, it's fine. Do whatever you want to do, but it's 50% off. As you can see, this is a beautiful cream. It smells so nice. It's like got an earthy scent to it, which is all those natural antioxidants getting into the skin and doing the job. It's really hydrating. It's so moisturizing. I don't actually use a moisturizer with this. I find this, then a sunscreen, done. That's all I need. You could put a moisturizer on top of it if you wanted, but it's because it's rich, it's creamy, it's fine. Like I say, I am still getting every last drop by scraping it out, but I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. So if you're excited for the launch of the tube version, let me know down in the comments. But yes, 50% off using the code in the description box below, which is antioxidant, all one word, all capital letters. I'll leave it on the screen anyway, and that'll get you 50% off. Anyway, there we have it. So, how to revolutionize your anti-aging morning routine. Hopefully this has helped. I'm going to put my glasses back on now so I can actually see you. Hopefully this has helped you to understand that when it comes to skincare, buying the best product is only part of the battle. You need to know how to use them, any hacks to go alongside them, layering, pairing, all of that. And that's how I've done it in this routine. As you can see, by the end of this routine, my skin, the redness from the facial massage has gone. My skin definitely feels a little bit more awake. I think it looks a little bit more luminous. That's the mark of a good skincare routine. I'm very, very happy with this, which combines like all of my personal favorites. Let me know what your thoughts. Rate to my review. If you made it this far, if you're part of the bitter end crew, go on then. You can give me a little feedback. You've watched this far. You've earned the right to critique. God, rate my skincare routine down in the comment section below. What do you think? Is there anything that you would add in? Is there anything you'd take away? Is there any products that you'd recommend? Critique me to the gods, I don't mind. Down in the comment section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.